Hello everyone, welcome to Breaking News. Spectacular photos from the Paris 2024 opening ceremony. The opening of the Paris 2024 Olympic Games was just that. The organizers ditched the traditional ceremony and became the first games to hold the opening event within a city as a whole rather than in a stadium. Thousands of athletes and performers paraded along the river Seine on a wet evening before the night sky and the Eiffel Tower were lit up in dramatic technicolor, creating a hugely ambitious, one-of-a-kind spectacle. This shifts tone on Gaza, but advocates say US voters want more. The Vice President and the Democrats' likely nominee for the presidency emphasized the plight of Palestinians in Gaza after meeting with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on Tuesday. Nevertheless, she pledged ongoing support for Israel. Activists say expressing sympathy for Palestinians without pursuing a meaningful shift away from the US policies of unconditional military and diplomatic support will not help Harris win back voters alienated by President Joe Biden's approach to the war. Then Netanyahu meets Trump at a Mar-a-Lago crapping trip marked by Gaza protest. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has visited former United States President Donald Trump at his Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida for talks as Trump dismissed any suggestion of tensions between the pair. Trump greeted Netanyahu and his wife Sarah and criticized Harris, who had voiced concern in public comments after meeting the Israeli leader about the toll on Palestinian civilians from Israel's assault on besieged territory. More than 180,000 displaced from Gaza's Khan Yunis in 4 days, UN says. It said that about 182,000 people have been displaced from central and eastern Khan Yunis between Monday and Thursday, while hundreds of other people remain stranded in eastern Khan Yunis. The Israeli military on Monday issued evacuation orders for parts of the southern city, announcing its forces would forcefully operate there, including in an area previously declared a safe humanitarian zone. Search for hundreds missing after deadly landslides in Ethiopia earned Ethiopia as the death toll rose to 257, according to the United Nations Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs (OCHA). The first landslide in Gofa zone was triggered by heavy rain on Sunday and Monday, and the second engulfed those who had gathered to rescue people. OCHA said the death toll could rise to as many as 500 and more than 15,000 affected people need to be evacuated from the area. Maduro's greatest test. All you need to know about Venezuela's election. On Sunday, voters in the South American nation of Venezuela will take part in what may be one of the most consequential elections in the country's modern history. After 11 years in power, President Nicolas Maduro is facing steep odds as he seeks a third term against opposition candidate Edmundo González Urrutia. Polls show Maduro trailing González by nearly 40 points as voters express exhaustion over Venezuela's economic crisis and political repression. Atomic bomb hell must never be repeated, say Japan's last survivors. It was early in the day but already hot as she wiped sweat from her brow. Cheko Kirike searched for some shade. As she did so, there was a blinding light. It was like nothing the 15 years old had ever experienced. It was 8:15 on 6 August 1945. It felt like the sun had fallen and I grew dizzy, she recalls. The United States had just dropped an atomic bomb on Chico's home city of Hiroshima, the first time the nuclear weapon had ever been used in warfare.